Check out the beautiful day, just like expected and talked about in my last video. Oh wait, it's 28 degrees. What's going on, everybody? So welcome back to another update video. And yeah, so in my last video I was talking about how it's gonna be this beautiful day and how I was gonna be able to spend the whole day working on the van and it was gonna be awesome. And yeah, it's literally 28, maybe you can see my breath, 28 degrees outside. So earlier in this week they thought it was gonna be like 70 and it was 80 degrees 2 days ago, and it is currently 28 degrees. So yeah, you just gotta roll with it living in Pennsylvania. So anyways, I'm out in the van today, have some stuff to work on. I actually came out and did some work on the van the other night, and I was just coming out to work on a couple things. And if you hear anything like the van's running, I'm trying to warm it up inside so I don't freeze while I'm working on it. But yeah, so the other night I came out to do a couple things, and one thing turned into another, and I ended up making a lot of progress. So I'm going to show you that. I want to show you a couple things, and then my goal before the sunset today is to finish the demo, and as you're about to see, we're a lot closer. So yeah, let's get some stuff done. Alright, so here we are. So lots and lots of big changes took place in here this week. So we'll start from the front and go back, even though my lighting kind of sucks. So this whole wall came out, and the reason it came out is because right there, see where that brown strip is, I found some water damage and the wall was already broken. So that whole wall came out back to right there, and there's where I'm going to be tackling today. That back chunk of wall cannot come out until this top piece comes out and that top piece comes out. So I'll be working on that today. And also, some things over here came out. The back piece is there. The air conditioner unit is still back there, but got that out. And of course, all the seats are gone. So all the wiring is exposed now, and I have decided that I'm pulling out a lot more than I originally planned to pull out. I am pulling out all of these LED lights. Everything, see the cabinets? The cabinets up top, better lighting, there we go. The cabinets up top, right there, there in the back, and they come all the way around. Everything from that like felted brown thing down is coming out. I made the decision, it's happening, it's done. So that's what my goal is today. I gotta get that out, that back piece out, this side piece out, this side piece out, the wall, and the wall. And then we will be down to bare bones, and I can pull the carpet out. So, better get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to try to get out is this right here. As you can see, I already started to pull it out. What sucks is it's not screwed in. It's nailed in. So I got to kind of use some brute force. I'll close that. This is the line I was talking about. Everything from here down, whole way around the van is coming out. So let's try to get this down. Okay, correction. There are brackets up in here that hold this part on. This part's nailed on, this part is bracketed in. So I'm gonna shut the camera off, try to figure out how I'm gonna get these down, and then I'll come back whenever I figure that out. So, peace. Okay, so again, I was wrong. This piece was screwed in from underneath here. See the screws right there? See the hole? Focus is off, but oh well. It was screwed in, so I popped a couple screws out and it is coming down. So I'm gonna work the screws out the whole way down along, and then this whole piece can come out. By the way, upgrade. Also from Harbor Freight though, so we'll see how it works. All right, last screw's coming out and the whole thing is coming down. Also, check out the man bun life today. I lost my hat, so let's get this out. Okay, knocked the camera down, so hold on 1 second. Let me find a better spot and then we'll get this down. Woohoo! We we are down. This opens us up all so much. Let's get the other side down. Okay, so we are out on both sides now. All that trim is out, and I didn't film this side. It came out a lot less neat than the other side. There was a couple screws that were up in there that were kind of screwed up. So I'm not changing anything else. I'm leaving this whole border right here the whole way down. I'm leaving it in, so I'll have to figure out something to decorate it and get rid of the ugly bare stuff under there, but not real worried about it. So next step is that's gotta come out. So give you a sneak peek. It's kind of dark in there. See, there's screws on the back. I think there's one back there, and then there's one back in there, and then it's screwed up in to the roof right there, 4 different places. So this one's gonna be a bear to get out because it's just really awkward and there's a lot of wiring. So I'm gonna get a start on it, and I'll check in once I make some progress. Whew, okay, so that back piece did not want to come out. There was 2 of the back screws that actually were that took it to the wall that were, I don't know, water damaged or galled or something. I had a heck of a time getting them out. So I want to show you it real quick because it did come out in pieces. Had to get a little rough with it. I'll show you it real quick, and then I'm going to take the last screw out and it'll be down. So check this out real quick. Okay, so it got ripped down. See up there, there's the one screw that's still in. Very top. That one's out. The middle one's out. Those were the tough ones that I had to pretty much rip the front piece. The front piece is right here. I had to rip that off to be able to gain access in there. So I got all the wiring unplugged. I'm going to talk about the wiring at the end of this video. I got some new plans for it. So I'm going to pop that screw out, and then I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup duty, and then the walls will come out. So hold up just a second. So there's been a couple times throughout this build real quick that I thought that I was going to regret doing all this ripping out and causing the work, and here's a reminder why you want to do this. You see it? There it is. Rat's nest. Back there. Rat's nest. Right here. Rat's nest. So my walls were full of rat crap and fire hazards. So yeah, this is why you want to pull all this stuff down in an older vehicle like this if you're going to be planning to spend some serious time in it. Okay, so that wall is out. That was actually really easy. There was literally like one screw left in it. It popped right out, and there it is. So I got to save that because remember I got to keep that angle. So now this wall's coming out. So first thing I'm doing is popping this faceplate off. You see it's on. Sorry, got a phone call. But yeah, so I popped these 2 screws out there and there, popping these 3 screws out here, here, and here. My fancy new drill from Harbor Freight died already, so back to the Harbor Freight screwdriver. So let's pop this off real quick and then I'll be back. Alright, so that is down. All the wiring for the speaker and the power for the stereo, and then this is for the headphone jack, is all unwired. Like I said, that's all getting ripped out. From what I can tell, we have one more screw holding in the wall, and then all of this comes out. So let's see how this works. Alright, I was wrong. There was like 6 screws, but I got them out. So this is all unhooked, and all of this down here is unbolted. So I'm going to pull it out now. But first, I want to show you one really creepy thing I just found inside the walls of the van. Pull the wiring through. Oh, more mouse damage. I'm going to break it just to make it get out a little easier. And this is where it's water damage. Remember I showed you that spot on the wall? This is what happens. It just flakes. See it? See it all flaking in the sun? Water damage. So yeah, hold up one second. I'm gonna have to cut the felt out. All right, there we go. And nice and easy. Oop, forgot about that wire. Again, hold on, let me get this wire. All right, so we have all the walls out now. So all the walls over there and all the walls over here are now out. The only piece I'm going to leave in for right now is this. Can you see this? This is the window trim. And I actually, it was over here. See how it's not? See how it's missing right here? my fingers as a pointer. Yeah, it was water damaged there, so it kind of just crumbled out, so I had to take it down. I'm gonna save these because I'm gonna put them back in with a different material, and again, I want them to be templates to put them in. So I think the safest place to leave them is in the van for right now, because everything else I'm working on throwing away. So I have a huge mess here. huge mess. So I'm gonna clean this all up, and I'm gonna take it up to, after I get all the junk out and my tools out and everything, I'm gonna take it up to the something on my face. I'm gonna take it up to the car wash, and I'm gonna sweep really good the whole inside out, because I'm like having an asthma attack from all this water damaged underlayment foam that was in there. And then we'll do a wrap up of the fully now demoed van. So yeah, I'll be back. My grandpa totally just yelled at me for the man bun. He thinks it's stupid. Anyways, let's go for a ride. Alright, so I am back from the car wash, and I got the whole van all cleaned out and everything. Like, the carpets are coming out, but I figure might as well get it cleaned up a little bit so it's a little easier to work on. Plus all that, like, there was like a foam behind the felt that was on the walls, and it was all degraded, so it was all floating through the air. So yeah, take a look. Everything is out. It is all cleaned up, and it is good to go. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish it up for today. I still gotta edit this video and get it uploaded. So next weekend I'm gonna pull the carpets out, and I'm gonna go out and see if my dad's available and have him help me get the wiring out. There is a little bit of wiring that I'm gonna leave in for up here. For this stuff up here, I'm gonna leave the wiring in, and so I can use those lights. So I gotta run that wiring, label it, and I gotta get all the rest of the wiring out and get ready to put my new wiring system in. So yeah, really productive week here. I got all my demo finished, so my demo is completely 100% done now, so I can check that stage off the list. And yeah, next step is gonna start actual fabrication and getting the build out done. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you stayed in for the whole video, again, the comments and the likes and stuff, I really appreciate that. You know, this is something that I've really wanted to do for a long time, and to see people and have people supporting me do that is really awesome. So I really appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe if you want, and yeah, tune in for the next video. Should be coming up here within a week. So yeah, everybody have a good week, and peace out.